Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside Truist Park. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
The Dodgers have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Yonny Chirinos gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Next up is Josh Bell. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll skate on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0.
That's ball 4.
Bottom of the inning now. And here comes the first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
The first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
Pitch on the way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center.
All right, turn, find it.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher do it next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
So now here is Yonny Chirinos looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat.
Yonny Chirinos.
Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down.
Come on, you're down. You're
Throws
down.
in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, here is Eddie Rosario. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Marcotte takes his lead at 3rd with 1 away.
There you go, speed up, let it fly. Hey, you hang till you bang it, kid. Here you go.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Scooped up. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from 3rd to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
1 gone now in the Dodger 4th, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. 1 out and a runner on 3rd. Try to bunt his way out, but this has popped up. Marcotte is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now to the plate, here is Tyler Marcotte. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Oh, big guy, you drive it right here.
line towards center field. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Braves 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Digging in will be Tyler Marcotte.
The first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
First pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
So here now is the pitcher, Yonny Chirinos. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1 as the lead remains 3-1.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Dodgers with their 80th win to pace the division. Patrick Hills earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Keone Keller hammers down the save, his 39th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are 2 of the best in the business. 2 guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these 2 elite starting pitchers.
The Dodgers look for their 7th straight victory next. Jordan Montgomery gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, you know, that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
1 down.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Garcia gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Bottom of the 3rd now. And here comes the first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Hey, come on now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoke toward 3rd. Reined in.
Dig.
Throw gets him. 1 gone. That'll bring up Josh Bell. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in for the Braves, Tyler Marcotte will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Bauer gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Here it comes. Big man will try to bunt his way aboard. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of it.
And now, Tyler Marcotte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Drive right back up the box. Let's go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Allen is off of first with 2 away. Into the corner and slicing foul.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down 4-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1-2 towards second. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Braves nothing. Up next, Tyler Marcotte, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the stretch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bell into foul territory. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Nice hit, that boy. Good job, good job.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Braves. Number 23, Travis.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Dodgers slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Trevor Bauer earns his 12th victory in the ball game as he turns in 8 strong innings. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. The calendar has turned to September, and we're ready for baseball between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Number 11, the league's leading hitter, continues his march toward the National League batting crown. Next. Tyler Marcotte gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Now at the plate is Nicky Lopez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Mets, the shortstop, Nicky Lopez.
First pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Colton Wong will stand in, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. Boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Roll. One of these two teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
And they'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Acuña's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here's Pete Alonso.
Batting third, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Come on now, get ahead of him.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. This is line to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
He's out. You're out. Ball 4, take the base.
New inning set to get underway, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
The third baseman, J.D.
First offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1's the count. 1 here.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Weekly hit to third. He's got it. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
That is big. The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith. As it's grounded sharply to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former first grounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And now a pitch on the way. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Next, it'll be Tomas Nido, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And whoa, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I got to count 1 and 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Mets leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, no score. Next to bat for Atlanta, Tyler Marcotte. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Walker comes set. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Are you kidding me right here? The pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit that breaks the tie and gives them a 2-run lead.
You know, there's an old theory that a swinging bat is a dangerous bat no matter who swings it. The last thing they were thinking of, the opposing pitcher was going to drive in too.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brian Reynolds. Runner in scoring position with 2 guys. Maddox at second with 2 down. On the ground to third. Davis grabs it. Throw the first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. First delivery to him. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So stepping in is Taijuan Walker. Now here's the first offering.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Hit out towards second. That's a hit. The first of the game for the Mets.
No runner. Cut home.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. It seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Nicky Lopez, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. He flied out, leading off the ball game. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Runner at first here, one man out.
One down.
Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets 1. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Hey, no running, no running. Eat it, eat it.
And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double. So he's into scoring position here on that double that kicks off the 4th inning. As we check out the top Mets in that department, you can currently see he's 3rd best on the ball club.
Come on now. Here we go.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Hey, no outs, no.
Dominic Smith.
So now to the plate, Dominic Smith. Line drive base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
From the stretch.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Striding in is Tomas Nido. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. Potential tying run for him at third base.
Michael Conforto.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right now. There we go, one.
He's set and the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Pulled toward right center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Taijuan Walker. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Happ, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hard hit ball. Caught down there at third. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Next to hit, Tyler Marcotte stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. Here it comes. Popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Nicky Lopez. And now the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Colton Wong now. Hit in the air down the right field line. Acuna giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. One out, runner at first. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Comes set and the 0-1.
0-1. 1 out. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit sharply on the ground. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So a man at second here with 2 away. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Now here's the first offering. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Arcia at short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. Halfway home, tied at 3. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Dominic Smith.
Hey, come on now, here we go. Hey, nobody out now.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
On, he pops it up, and no one will get this one. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1. One away now for the Mets in the 6th. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here's the pitch. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Fouled off. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
The catcher, number 3, Tomas Nido.
At the plate, Tomas Nido. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Wind up and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Oscar Yinowa is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 19, Oscar Yinowa.
To an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Braves came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ryan Tavera claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and Heidi Watney on the field. This is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Mets, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, Truist Park. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Number 11, the league's leading hitter, continues his march toward the National League batting crown. Next. Ian Anderson starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
From the belt, the pitch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
So now here is Ian Anderson looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So the first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta, who move to the third with no score. Next to hit is Tomas Nido. Worked a walk his first time up. Smith at second, Happ at first with no outs.
What's up for us? Get a strikeout for us.
Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Throw to the plate. Throw to first, not in time. So now everybody's. So next to hit is Tyler Marcotte. He singled first time up. And now pitch on the way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Take the turn.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Ready. Green man.
Shoots this one over to first. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. The Mets are out on top, 2-0. Next up, Tyler Marcotte singled in his last at-bat.
Tyler Marcotte. Come on, baby. Let's go.
First pitch on the way. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hit the turn.
Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
The left fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Slipped up, and indeed he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
This one's flared off to
Come on,
the
Deke,
right
he's scoring,
side.
he's scoring, he's scoring.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So now to the plate, Tyler Marcotte. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Your attention, please. 2 kitties to the plate. Number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Mets have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
5-2 the final today. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Miguel Castro wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Cody Stashak wraps it up for the save, his 24th.
On the cusp of the postseason, and you know it can, the atmosphere changes as you get closer and you get closer. What are the telltale signs of its approach?
You know, fans start coming out, they start wearing the colors. You get to see more and more people at the ballpark. It just becomes a more livelier place. And I think that's, you know, when you come to a ballpark and there's 4,000 people and you come to the ballpark and there's 40,000 people, no matter what kind of day you had, you still want to go out there and perform. And I think when you have, like I said, 40,000 people, ooh, there's nothing like it.
Getting set for baseball under the lights just outside of Atlanta at Truist Park. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Number 11, the league's leading hitter, continues his march toward the National League batting crown. Next, Yonny Chirinos will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
He's out. 3.
Striding in now for the Nats, Juan Soto. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
Hey, two-way, two-way.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Fielded cleanly, throw in time, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score.
3. 3. Keep it.
Everybody the rest of the series.
8-5 tonight. Atlanta used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Brian Tepera gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Edwin Diaz earns the save out of the bullpen, his 42nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
5 men on base. For the Nationals, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please.
Now from the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from Truist Park. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Number 11, the league's leading hitter, continues his march toward the National League batting crown. Next, Jordan Montgomery is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA.
You're out. 3. Ball 4. Big space. He's out.
In now for Washington, Lane Thomas.
96. The center fielder, number 28, Lane Thomas.
Got one.
A pause and the 0-2. Grounded to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. To second for 1.
He's out.
Into the box, Tyler Marcotte.
Here we go for the Braves. The first baseman, Tyler.
First delivery to him. Back up the middle. That finds its way through for a base hit. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure it won't.
So now the pitcher, Jordan Montgomery. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Maddox over at second. Montgomery on at first with nobody out. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thomas is there. Let's see if they try it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
You talk about certain plays that dictate whether or not your ball club wins or loses a baseball game. Right there, just an unbelievable job by the outfielder to get off such a strong throw without getting a chance to get his feet set up underneath him.
Stepping up is Tyler Marcotte. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
You're scoring.
And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's safe. So now time will be called, as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jordan Montgomery, worked a walk his first time up.
Come on, big guy. See that? Got it right back up the box. Let's go.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Robles has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. He's set. The 0-1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And a flip it on the first, and with it, that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We played 4 full. It's the Braves 2 and the Nationals nothing. Next to dig in, Maddox, runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Jordan Montgomery.
This is flared out towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Maddox on second. Montgomery on at first with 2 down. Ground ball left side. Reined in.
Right here, on the back.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Braves will settle for just the 1. 7th inning coming up. Braves lead this one 3-0. Now it'll be Tyler Maddox. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Come on, baby, square it up.
First pitch of the AB now. Hit weakly on the ground is short.
Come on, D,
And the
come
throw
on.
to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. We've played 8 full.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year, so they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ballgame. Atlanta win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Joey Lucchesi records the victory, his 13th of the year. Edwin Diaz closes the door for the save, his 43rd of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Now from Truist Park, just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Number 11, the league's leading hitter, continues his march toward the National League batting crown. Next, Tyler Maddox, a right-hander from Kansas, will be on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
And stepping in, Luis Garcia. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Garcia.
No outs here.
First pitch of the AV on its way. Pops this one up. Trump moving to his left. 1 away. Victor Robles digging in now. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Number 16, Victor Robles.
Now the first pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Acuna is there, 2 gone. At the plate now is Juan Soto. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
This guy's been near the league leading home runs all season long. 3 home runs, D-Roll, in his last 10 games.
Yeah, not absolutely on fire by his standards, but certainly not making a mistake at the plate right now. I see this guy closing it out and being the home run champion.
Ball 1.
And a ball 1-0. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip. So
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 39 on the season for him. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Into the box, Drew Mendoza. 0-1 the count. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As the Nats move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting 6. The catcher.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The average coming in at 266. 23 homers and an even 50 RBIs. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoke, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging the pitching staff.
To the plate now, Hoyt Beebe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes with it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Nationals have made this a 5-0 game.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
In now, KJ Harrison.
The first baseman.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Nationals 5, the Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball. Second inning set to go, and set to stand in as the rookie pitcher, Tim Cate.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Knee high, he barehands it. How about that?
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
Into the box now, Luis Garcia. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Garcia is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Victor Robles, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Oscar Yinowa enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
8-4 the final this afternoon. Washington jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tim Cate picks up his team-leading 13th win. Tyler Marcotte was unable to work out of the second inning as he settled with the loss.
Final line score
So that will...
JP, you and I both know it takes a mentally tough player to succeed normally under normal circumstances at the major league level. This is somebody who not only has to succeed as a hitter, but as a pitcher. They have to drown out all the media noise. What's it like for him right now?
It's a great point. The potential for distraction is certainly there because he has gone from being a baseball player to a baseball phenomenon. Everybody wants a piece of him now. Interviews, endorsements, advertising, social media. He's everywhere. And the key thing right now is to keep that focus tight. He's lucky that he's got a very good team, very good clubhouse, a lot of close friends that he's got on the team who have helped him develop, helped him keep out those distractions, because it's only going to get harder. The better he plays, the more interviews come in, the more social media chatter there is. It's all about having that singular focus day by day in baseball. There's a reason why the baseball cliches exist. It's because they're true.
A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers.
MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely City Field in Flushing, Queens. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Corey Oswalt gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Next, here is Tyler Marcotte.
The first baseman, Tyler.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit on the ground to short.
Dig.
To first, and there were 2 away. Ready now is Tyler Marcotte. He bounced out last time up.
Tyler Marcotte.
Hey, see you drive it right back to the pitcher. Come on now.
First offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is down.
Come on, go.
2 bases. And now it'll kick around in the corners. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 1 and 2. Hit softly on the ground to first.
Go,
He's right there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nicky Lopez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Right side. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Next to stand in is Tyler Marcotte. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Braves, and it's still 3-1. Stepping in next, Tyler Marcotte grounded out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Late that time for a strike.
One strike.
Hoo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Good one right here.
A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hap is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Braves 9 and the Mets 1.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ian Anderson earned his 9th win of the year.
9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Jacob deGrom is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season. And this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
Tyler Marcotte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tyler Marcotte stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, come on now, one time right here. Hey, come on.
The
now,
next
big
0-2.
dog, get your pitch.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 1 and the Mets nothing. So now the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Has a look, now the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 4th inning of a 2-1 ballgame. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now into the box, Tyler Marcotte. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on its way. This is down the right field line. That's a fair ball.
Come on, dig.
Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
So stepping in is Eddie Rosario, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Marcotte, a runner at second with one away. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Digging in next, Ian Happ. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Arcia has it over to Albies. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Mets 5 and the Braves 1. Next, it'll be Tyler Marcotte. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
From the belt, the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go. Foul ball.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So here is Tyler Marcotte, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over. 6-1 the final tally today. The Metropolitans win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Jacob deGrom gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he struck out 13 in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com. And And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. David Peterson, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Hayes is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So now into the box is Tyler Marcotte. Flew out last time up.
Here we go.
First pitch on its way. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Find it.
And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but... And now in the box, Tyler Marcotte. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail 6-1. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him.
So next to bat will be Tyler Marcotte. He flew out in his last AB.
Hey, have a rest where you can. Here you go.
And now the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Wong calls for it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 9-4.
Now batting.
Next up for New York, James McCann. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
So the next to bat will be Tyler Marcotte. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats.
Oh, let it fly.
First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Now this is slowly hit to short. Probably too slowly to get 2. Wrong for 1. One's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
And now here is Ryan Reynolds, and their runners at the corners now. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
We all know he's a really good hitter, and this is probably a good example why. He fell behind 0-2, but knowing they're probably going to try to get him to chase a pitcher's pitch, he got really patient. He's still up against the ropes a little bit.
Throw on the first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the action.